Well, hello, my RecTech family. We're back again for another incredible cart giveaway. This time it's going to be for Dakota Douglas. I hope he likes it. I tried to pay homage to his teams that he likes. But before I get to that, let me just start off with saying, first off, look, I got a different shirt on. I ain't wearing the same one I always wear. I finally got me a little RecTech t-shirt. Showing some support, yay! Look, the reason I wanted you to watch this video at first is, we know not too long ago, Greg started a GoFundMe to raise money for me to be able to go to this cooking academy next year. I am totally overwhelmed and blown away by all the support and the fact that you guys are even doing that for me. It just warms my heart. But I have a little bit of a problem, and that is I started building these carts a couple months back because I wanted to give back to you, not have you give to me. So I'm definitely one of those people that enjoy giving more than receiving. So when Greg set this up, GoFundMe sends me an email where I can either reject or accept the funds. And I was really torn for a couple days as to whether I was just going to hit reject and send the money back to you guys. Because I don't do this to make money or to get, I do it because I love helping you guys. I love giving back. I love being a part of a family that shows the love and support and everything that you guys do. You guys are the driving force behind this. So I was trying to think of how can I make this a win-win situation for both of us. So I called Ray Carnes, well, I texted Ray Carnes, and we talked back and forth, and I come up with an idea. And the idea was, if we can get up to the $2,500 that Greg has the limit set for, or even if you go past it, it's ultimately going to help you even more, but at least we get to the 25. What I talked to Ray about was, when I go down for the academy, taking my truck and going down, and possibly picking up a couple scratch and dent 680s or even some minis from them, bringing them back, building some carts with the leftover money from the GoFundMe, and donating those back to someone that donated to this GoFundMe. So for the ones that are donating to the GoFundMe to send me to the academy, your names, it may be 2, it may be 3, it depends on what kind of deal I can get with the carts or with the 680s or the minis or whatever, and I want to give back. That way I feel like I'm giving back to you guys in support of what you did for me. So that's why we really need to drive to try to get that up to the 25 so that, as Jerry Maguire says, help me help you. All right? So that's the big thing that I had going with why I wanted you to watch this video. But I also want to do this to show Dakota his cart and his smoker and his cold smoker and show him what all he's getting and what we've built for him. So here we go. First off, let me say I need to send a huge shout out to Cade Hartwick. He's a member of the RecTech Grow Owners of America. He has been watching these builds from day one. He has constantly commented on them, always showed love and support. Well, it just so happens here when Steve did the GoFundMe to keep this build going and to help me out, Cade didn't get the opportunity to donate. And he really felt bad about that, which he really shouldn't have, but he did. Well, he contacted me and he wanted to donate money on the side. And I told him no, that you guys had already donated enough that covered everything and that we were good and that we didn't need any more money. Well, then he said, well, how about if he buys some of the rubs and donates those to the build so that Dakota would have some rubs to start off with his new smoker? I said, Kate, if you want to do that, you are more than happy to send that to me, and I will definitely include that in the deal. So that's what he did. He went to RecTech. He ordered the whole bundle. He got every one of their rubs and their barbecue sauce, and then he even took it a notch further and ordered their stainless steel cooler to go with it. So Dakota, you need to give a shout out to Cade Hartwick. Let him know that you appreciate that, because I'll show you those. I set them up inside the smoker so you can see all the rubs. So let's get on to it really quick. Show Dakota what we built for him, and get it out there. So this is it. This is Dakota's new cart, the RecTech 680 on the custom cart. I'm going to try to do this using the front camera, so I don't have to do this in 2 parts. So just bear with me, because I know the camera quality is not going to be all that great. But as you can see from the image here, we have the plaque on the front that we put on that shows recognition that the cart was built by me specifically for Dakota Douglas, that a special thanks went out to Ray Carnes and to Steve on Facebook, and also to East Georgia Metals for everything that they've done. We still don't have the grates. They're lost in limbo somewhere in the post office. We're hoping to maybe see them tomorrow, but the post office isn't really giving me any insight, so I don't know if I'm going to see them tomorrow or next week. But as soon as I get them, I will post pictures of them to show you them. The reason I paid homage to the Cleveland Indians and Ohio State Buckeyes is when this whole thing went down and I spoke to Dakota, I had him contact East Georgia Metals and design his own grates. And that was what he did. He designed them for the Cleveland Indians and the Ohio State. So I just kind of ran with that and kind of paid homage with the cart to his 2 teams. So without further ado, let me see if I can get you a little closer, and I'll show you some of the stuff that I did to it. So you notice I painted his drip bucket red and blue for the Cleveland Indians and put the Ohio State logo on it. We got the Cleveland Indians flame logo on his cup holder. I painted the holder on the back for the gloves in blue to make it all kind of color scheme together. We put tie downs on all 4 corners, make it a lot easier to transport. He has his cold smoker, which hasn't been fired up yet. I was going to do the burn in when I got the new grates, but I haven't gotten them yet, so that hasn't happened. I went ahead and I took the shelf off of my 680 and put it on this one, because I really wanted it to be complete when it went out of here. And that was the only way I could do it, because these are on back order, so I'm not sure when they'll come in, but when they do, they'll just send me one and I'll put it on mine. So we put the Ohio State and the Cleveland Indians. Instead of painting the front diamond plate, the RecTech red, I did it with the Cleveland Indians red and blue. And then here we have Ohio State, and I put Ohio State Buckeyes on the shelf for your probe. And we're all familiar with the plaque that I had made. And then on the end, we also have the 50-foot retractable cord. We also have the tie downs. On the back, electrically wise, I put a dedicated plug just for the RT680. Siliconed everything so it could stay hooked up all the time and no water gets in it. I also did a separate plug-in with 2 receptacles. So if he wants to plug up a radio or electric knife or anything that he wants to do. Also put the shelf on the back for extra storage where he can put his sear trays or put his stainless steel racks when he gets the ones from East Georgia Metals. Also did a 2-tone shelf up here that I'm not sure how well this will come out. But the reason I put that there was on mine, I noticed on this shelf, I threw gloves up here before and they got really close to this cooker. And the cooker gets so hot here, it melted my gloves. So I wanted to put something here that would prevent you from being able to throw anything and get it close to that. So I just built that little divider, painted it red and blue to go with the Cleveland Indians, and put that in to prevent that from ever happening again. And then in here is the complete rub kit from RecTech, along with both of the barbecue sauces and also the stainless steel cooler, which is really cool. I actually have one of those because Mr. Mike bought one and sent it to me. I was very impressed and surprised with that. So, there it is. Like I say, I'm sorry for the camera thing. I'm trying to do all this with my phone, and it just doesn't work as well as a camera. But there it is. So Dakota, I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure we will be talking shortly to figure out when you want to come get it. And I mean, I guess that's going to kind of depend on when I get the grates for it. So let me try to get this uploaded so that everybody can see it. Let me just say again, I want to thank Cade Hartwick for donating the spices. I want to thank each and every one of you for donating to help me and my wife when we were dealing with the loss of our little girl, Pepper. And I really want to push you to try to get that GoFundMe that Greg's doing up so we can get up to the point where I can so give back to you guys. You guys have shown me so much love and support, and I can't do this without you guys. You guys throw all these comments out there about how I'm doing all this and I'm great. And dude, this is a team effort. I could not do this by myself. Without the help of you guys and Ray Carnes at Ray Carnes at RecTech and East Georgia Metals and the stuff that they do for us and the deals that they give us, there is no way I could do this without your guys' help and support. And I've got to be able to give back to you guys. That's what drives this whole thing. That's why I enjoy doing this, is because I love the look on the people's faces when they pick them up. I know that for years and years, they are going to enjoy smoking incredible food off of this. Ray Carnes and RecTech Grills made an incredible smoker, and I just tried to build a cart that would last as long as their smoker does and give you the least amount of problems as possible. So please, help me help you. All right? So with that being said, God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your love and support, and I'll see you on the next build. All right?